For tonight's show, Ardenne High and Kingston College. This is Schools Challenge Quiz 2015. Kingston College is represented by Captain Scott Lee Young, Cheval French, Kadeem Campbell, and Kareem Clark. While from Ardenne High we have Akeem Evans, Camroy Thorpe, Camille Wallace, and Captain Horace Facey. Hello everyone. Welcome to the first match in the semi-finals of TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz. I'm your host, Marlene Stevenson-Daly, and your judges are Dr. James Smith for the sciences and Theresa Easy for the arts. It all comes down to this. 64 high schools across the island have entered the challenge. But do they have the skill, the knowledge, and the temperament to move to the next round? This is the opening challenge. In this section, teams will be asked questions alternately and will receive 1 point for each correct answer. KC won the toss earlier and decided to go first. Now this section lasts for 5 minutes, so let's get the time on the clock, please. KC, we begin with Bible knowledge. In the book of Genesis, who was described as the father of all who played stringed instruments and pipes?
Jabal.
Incorrect. Jubal. And Bible knowledge for Ardenne. In the book of Genesis, who were the parents of Jubal? Correct. Biology for KC. In plant taxonomy, what is the common name for the Ranunculaceae family?
This is Brassicaceae.
No. Buttercup family or crowfoot. Biology for Ardenne. In plant taxonomy, which class of plants has a name which literally means naked seed?
Naked seed. All right, so naked. Denu and seed is...
Denio seed.
Incorrect. Gymnosperms. English language, KC, form of verb from acerbic.
Acerbise.
Incorrect. Acerbate. And English language for Ardenne, give a 3-letter verb which is similar in meaning to acerbate.
Drag.
Incorrect. Vex. Local and international affairs, KC, look at the monitor, identify this person.
Howard Cook.
Correct. Local and international affairs, Ardenne, look at the monitor, identify this person.
Floresal Gaspol.
Correct. General knowledge for KC. Enceladus is a satellite of which planet?
Neptune.
Incorrect. Saturn. General knowledge for Ardenne. Triton is a satellite of which planet?
This is Neptune.
Neptune.
Correct. Geography for KC. Which lake that runs 52 feet below sea level is the lowest point in Australia?
Lake Eyre.
Correct. Geography for Ardenne. The Dead Sea is a salt lake bordered by Jordan to the east and which countries to the west?
Lebanon and Jordan.
Israel and Lebanon.
Incorrect. Palestine and Israel. Music for KC. Listen to the following clip. Give the title of the song.
Orders.
Incorrect. Rebel, Rebel. Music, Ardenne. Listen to this clip and give the title of the song.
1962, Orange Street, Kingston, Jamaica.
Independence Day.
Independence Day.
Incorrect. Reggae music and chemistry for KC. Witherite is an ore of which metal?
Barium.
Correct. Chemistry, Ardenne. Angelcite is an ore of which metal?
Lead.
Correct. Mathematics, KC, what is the value of 5.42 times 2.35 to the nearest whole number?
Alright, so this is definitely
12.
Incorrect. 13. Mathematics for Ardenne. What is the value of 2.55 times 6.13 to the nearest whole number?
It's 12. 14. This is 14. 14.
Incorrect. 16. Theatre and cinema. KC, a visual one. Look at the monitor. Identify this person.
Sabrina Coley.
Correct. Theatre and cinema. Ardenne. Look at the monitor. Identify this person.
Jody Webb.
Incorrect. Roxanne Beckford Hogue. And history for KC. Which monarchy was restored in France in 1814?
Bourbon.
Yes. And history for Ardenne. Which heir to the Russian Empire was imprisoned and killed by the Bolsheviks during the Russian Civil War?
Russian Civil War, Nicholas II.
Nicholas II.
No, Alexei Nikolaevich. And sports, this is for KC. Look at the monitor. Identify this person, please.
Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens.
Correct. Sports, Ardenne. Look at the monitor. Identify this person.
Something to Jones,
Marion Jones.
Incorrect. Florence Griffiths Joyner. Physics for KC. Which unit is equivalent to 1 lumen per square meter?
Lux.
Correct. Physics, Ardenne. What is another name for the steradian, the SI unit of solid angle?
Solid radian. Radian? Solid radian.
Solid radian.
Incorrect. Square radian. Spanish, and that's the bell. That's the end of the opening challenge, and the scores are KC on 7 and Ardenne on 4. It's now time for the Digicel viewer's question. Our viewer's question comes from the category Literature, and the question is, which of the Bronte sisters wrote the novel The Tenant of Wildfell Hall? Answers will be accepted only by text messaging. Send your text message to 422-QUIZ. That's 422-7849. The first 5 persons who answer correctly will receive a prize of a credit to their Digicel account. Get ready, teams, because after the break, it'll be time for the speed challenge. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Schools Challenge Quiz 2015. It's the first match in the semi-finals, and the scores are Kingston College on 7, Ardenne High on 4. It's now time for the speed challenge, in which teams can answer as many questions as possible in 3 separate 60-second periods. Casey, it's time for your first minute. For how long did King Darius in the Bible command his kingdom to pray only to him?
5 years.
Incorrect. 30 days. On which specific part of the body is the surgery called a laparotomy performed?
The brain.
Incorrect. Abdomen. Give a 7-letter adjective starting with P, which means having a sharply strong taste or smell.
Penchant.
Yes. How many years is Nestle celebrating in Jamaica this year?
55.
Incorrect. 75. Trenton, the capital city of the U.S. state of New Jersey, borders which other state?
New Jersey. New York.
Incorrect. Pennsylvania. Which river separates Russia and China and also flows through Mongolia?
That is pass.
The Amur River. Who was the only artist to receive 4 awards at the 2015 Grammys?
Sam Smith.
Correct. What is the formula for antimonic acid?
Pass.
H3SbO4. What is the square of 3.6?
36 square.
That is
0.6.
1.2.
Incorrect. 12.96. And that's the end of the first minute for Kingston College. Now we go to Ardenne High for their first minute. Ardenne, in the Bible, what specifically was Aaron to burn in the tabernacle lamps every morning and night? Fragrant incense. What is the surgical name for what is commonly known as a nose job?
Rhinoplasty.
Correct. Give a 7-letter adjective starting with S, which means to give a smothered or half-suppressed laugh.
Snickle.
Correct. In 1958, when the University of Technology began operating, what was its name then?
Cast. College of Arts, Science
No,
and Technology.
Jamaica Institute of Technology. Tallahassee, the capital city of the U.S. state of Florida, includes two large lake basins. Name one.
Pass.
Lake Jackson or Lake Lafayette. What is the highest navigational lake in the world?
Titicaca. Lake Titicaca.
Correct. What two artists were sued for copyright infringement for Marvin Gaye's
Pharrell
song?
Williams and
Correct. What is the formula of tungstic acid?
H2W04.
Correct. What is the square root of 1.69?
1.3.
Correct. Who voiced the role of Lord MacGuffin in the 2012 film Brave? And that will be Kevin McKidd. No time to answer that. End of the first minute for Ardenne. And now we go back to Kingston College for their second minute. Casey, who voiced the role of the witch in the 2012 film Brave?
Emma Bell.
No, Julie Walters. In which year was the Battle of Jutland fought?
1916.
Correct. Which country won the sixth staging of the FIFA World Cup?
6.
Uruguay.
Incorrect. Brazil. If a pressure of 6 pascals acts on 2 meters squared of area, then what is the force acting on the surface?
12 newtons.
Correct. What part of the human body is el pecho?
The chest.
Correct. Which novelist is honored annually on June 16 in Ireland?
Ulysses.
No, James Joyce. Complete the Jamaican proverb, bucket with hole a bottom.
Not going to be the riverside.
Yes. Which Old Testament prophet foretold of Jesus' birth in Bethlehem, Ephrathah?
Micah.
Correct. What is the name of the yellow breakdown product of normal catabolism caused by the body's clearance of aged red blood cells which contain hemoglobin?
Bone marrow.
Pardon?
Bone marrow.
No, bilirubin. Change the following sentence to a direct speech. The customer said that he wanted to buy that book that day.
The customer said he's going to buy that book that day.
No, I want to buy this book today, said the customer. And that's the end of the second minute for Kingston College. Now we go back to Ardenne High for their second minute. Ardenne, during what battle of World War I did the Germans mount an attack on the French that was referred to as bleeding the French dry?
Verdun. Battle of Verdun.
Correct. Which country won the 11th staging of the FIFA World Cup?
This is going to be Argentina.
Correct. 30 liters of a gas at a pressure of 2 bars are compressed to 6 liters without any change in the temperature. What is the estimated final pressure of the gas?
Multiply by 5.
10.
10. Bars. Bars.
No, 10 bars. What part of the human body is el brazo?
Brasso. Arm.
Correct. Which novel by Ernest Hemingway is set during... No, A Farewell to Arms. Complete the Jamaican proverb, pepper bun hat?
What a good for curry.
Correct. Which Old Testament prophet foretold that Jesus would be called Emmanuel?
Isaiah.
Correct. What is the name of the chemical primarily responsible for the yellow color of urine?
Urea.
No, urobilin or urochrome. Change the following sentence to direct speech. He says that his father was having dinner at the time.
My father is having dinner now. He said.
No, he says my father is having dinner at this time. End of the second minute for Ardenne. And now back to KC for their third and final minute. Kingston College. Who is the general manager of the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals?
Pamela Lawson.
Correct. Which South American city's name literally means fair winds?
Fair winds. Buenos Aires.
Correct. What is the name of the plateau in the U.S. that lies between the Appalachian Mountains and the Atlantic Coastal Plain?
Ozark Plateau.
No, the Piedmont. And which Jamaican dancehall entertainer is the creator of the popular dance Way Up?
Google.
No, Chi-Ching Ching. And what is the name for a tube that allows two solutions to be in electrical contact without mixing in an electrochemical cell?
Saltbridge.
Correct. A salesman receives a commission of 20%. If he receives $2,400 in commission, what amount did he sell?
5 times that.
24 times
12.
5.
1,000.
Correct.
Good.
In the 2015 movie Get Hard, who plays the role of a black businessman? Darnell Lewis.
Kevin Hart.
Correct.
Good.
Whom did Muammar Gaddafi overthrow to become
King
the
Idris.
leader? Yes, who is the current world record holder in the men's 110 meters hurdles in athletics?
Gary's married.
Correct. Name the physical parameter. And there is no time for that one. That's the end of the third and final minute for Kingston College. Now we hop across to Ardenne High for their third and final. Ardenne, who is the executive director of the Scotiabank Foundation in Jamaica?
Caroline Coop.
No, Joylene Griffiths Irving. The Caracas Valley in Venezuela is separated from the Caribbean Sea coastline by which mountain range?
Pass.
Cerro el Avila. And what is the name of a plateau surrounded by mountains?
Piedmont.
No, Intermontane Plateau. Which Jamaican dancehall entertainers are the creators of the popular dance Creech?
Ding Dong and Chichim Ching.
No, Bling Dog and Creature. What is the primary active component in garden lime?
Calcium hydroxide.
No, calcium carbonate. A product sells for a discounted price of $11,700. The original price was $13,000. What is the percentage discount?
10%.
Correct. Who plays the role of King James in the 2015 movie Get Hard?
Will Ferrell.
Correct. Which South Korean politician was known as the Dear Leader?
King John Il.
Correct. Who is the current world record holder in the men's 400 meters in athletics? And that's a bell. We have no time for that. The answer is Michael Johnson. And that's the end of the speed challenge. And the scores are KC on 21 and Ardenne on 18. Who will be on their way to the finals? Find out when we return with the buzzer challenge on the other side of the break. Welcome back. You're watching the first match in the semi-finals of TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz 2015. At this time, Ardenne High, they're on 19, Kingston College just ahead on 20, and Ardenne gained a point for the English language question, changed the following sentence to direct speech. He says that his father was having dinner at that time, and we will accept, my father is having dinner now. Casey loses a point for the answer given for the question. Give a 7-letter adjective starting with P, which means having a sharply strong taste or smell, and the answer is pungent. And so we get into our buzzer challenge. Teams must press the buzzer and wait to be identified before giving their answer. 2 points will be given for each correct answer, but teams will lose 2 points if the answer is incorrect. Teams, it's time for you to get up with your quick fingers, quick thinking, and some fast answers, which could put you one step closer to winning this championship. May I have 4 minutes on the clock, please? And we begin with Bible knowledge. In the Bible, in the New Testament, which man was nominated to replace Judas? KC?
Matthias.
No, but was not selected. Joseph, that's Barsabbas, Justus. Biology, what is the total volume of water in an average human body weighing approximately 70 kilograms?
Work it out? Okay.
42 liters. Okay. English language, distinguish between the words incursion and excursion. Ardenne.
Excursion means going out on a trip, while incursion means invading or something that means by force. Invading by force.
Yes, we'll accept. General knowledge. This is a visual one, so look at the monitor. Identify this person.
Next.
KC. Correct.
Good.
Chemistry. What is the formula for persulfuric acid?
Longest.
H2SO5. And music. Listen to this clip and give the title of the song.
And in this judgment there is no
Zimbabwe. Local and international affairs. U.S. President Barack Obama will visit Jamaica on April 9 before heading to Panama to attend which event? The Summit of the Americas. Spanish, translate into English. Fui al mercado el pasado sábado. Ardenne.
I went to the market last week Saturday.
Yes. And geography. This is a city located near the Jordan River in the West Bank and was referred to in the Hebrew Bible as the city of palm trees. Name the city. Jericho. Theatre and cinema. Look at this clip and identify the person. Evan Park. Information technology. Which markup language was created by the company on Wired Planet in 1997 and allowed text portions of web pages to be presented on cellular phones? HTML or handheld device markup language. History. In which war was the Battle of Stones River fought?
Stones River.
KC.
American Civil War. American Civil War.
Correct. Mathematics. The floor has a length of 0.3 meters and a width of 0.5 meters. How many square tiles with sides of 10 centimeters each are required to tile the table?
0.15 divided by 0.1.
30 times 50.
15 tiles. Physics. What is the name for the reduction in amplitude of a wave? Ardenne.
Damping.
Yes, due to the dissipation of wave energy. Sports, a visual one. Look at the monitor. Identify this person. KC.
Debbie Ferguson Mackenzie.
Correct. Jamaican heritage. What is the Jamaican name for the West Indian locust? KC.
Thinking tour.
Correct. French. Translate into English. Je t'aime tellement.
I love
KC.
I really love you.
I really love you.
Will we accept? No? I love you so much. Literature. From which Shakespearean play is the quotation? But for my own part, Ardenne.
Julius Caesar.
Yes, it was Greek to me. Art. Sculptor Alvin Marriott was commissioned to create busts. I believe that's the final bell. And can we allow an answer, judges? Okay, let's give the scores and we'll go to the break. That's the end of the final challenge, and the scores at this time are KC on 24, Ardenne on 27. Here now is the answer to the Digicel viewers' question, and the answer is Anne Bronte. Congratulations to our winners. Let's take a break. We'll be back in a mo. Welcome back. Our winner this evening is Ardenne High. We invite the captains of both teams to shake hands in keeping with the Schools Challenge Quiz tradition. The final scores are Ardenne High on 27 and Kingston College on 24. Ardenne High is coached by Keenan Faulkner and Danley Wadsworth, while from Kingston College we have Jeffrey Foreman and Kenneth Peart. Ardenne High will now advance to the finals, but who will they go up against? Find out tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. when St. Jago High and Campion College battle it out. Stay tuned and pleasant viewing.
We'd like to thank God for this victory. It's been really good to us. We'd also like to thank our incredible opponents, KC, for such a well-played and hard-fought match. We'd like to thank our coaches and the support staff. We'd also like to thank Altamont Court Hotel, our sponsors. Good evening, Jamaica. Thanks for watching.